It's been 6 months of targeting anything that seems moves. This doesn't seem a war against terror. This doesn't seem anymore a war about defending Israel. This really, at this point, seems it's a war against humanity itself. I think both truths can live in the same place. You can be a friend of Israel, and at the same time, you can be telling your partner in the Middle East, you cannot be conducting war in such a way. You cannot be destroying every building, every hospital, every school, every university. You cannot be destroying, use the future for decades of more than 2 million Palestinians. And in the process, leaving them hungry, leaving them without water, or what is even worse, you shooting them in the middle of the street in the process of trying to have access to food. I think there will be consequences is part of the problem. Should be already consequences. Support Israel's right to defend itself, but you cannot be used given weapons that they are killing American citizens who are humanitarians. You can be supporting Israel's right to defend himself, but at the same time, you can be asking Israel to conduct themselves at the highest possible human level. Let's make sure that the IDF has a real reckoning on how they conduct war. Who are the enemy? Who really are they fighting? In a way, I'm sad that it had to be the killing of 6 foreigners that brings all this outrage. Sometimes history is written, unfortunately, in moments like this. But if it's anything that the lives of these 6 heroes, brave souls, can bring, is just the real understanding of what's really happening in Gaza. The answer of why all the destruction cannot be because it's a Hamas operative in every building. We cannot be winning a war destroying the livelihoods of 2 million people. This is not the way to create safety for Israel. This is not the way to create safety for the Middle East. This is not the way to create safety for a better tomorrow. It's way too many cases now of humanitarians dying. Many civilians, women, children, that the only thing they did was trying to get close by to somewhere that they were giving them flour or bread. This is not anymore about the 7 men and women of World Central Kitchen that perished on this unfortunate event. This is happening way for too long. I've seen firsthand what has been happening in Ukraine. Entire towns and cities being wiped out by Russia and by Putin. What Prime Minister Netanyahu is doing is exactly the same. The best future we can be providing for our children is when we provide for the children of the people we don't know the same future and the same hope we are trying to provide for our own. What is so difficult to understand about that?